more consistency from night to night? Last night a great game for you guys?
Yeah, I thought last night we played well. I thought even tonight I thought we played hard. At times we didn't play as smart as we could, but I liked our effort, and that's something that we really pushed on our boys, and we're expecting to win now, and that's something that we're really changing in our attitude of our group, and we outshot them tonight, and just a few little breakdowns that we'll be able to clean up here through practice, and we really haven't had too much practice time with this group, with their team, but which is sometimes a good part after Christmas, but we got to get some stuff structurally sorted out here a little bit, and I liked their effort. I thought we were right there. Didn't like the goal in the start of the third period. That just was a breakdown by us, and just bad giveaway. But it ended up more into our tracking and us just losing our guy, and the guy ended up scoring the goal. We had him at the blue line, and we just got puck focused and ended up with the goal. But we're playing teams like Saskatoon, who's played some playoff hockey. They understand how to play the game and how to play the game to win, and that's something we're learning right now. But I think that we've taken in the last since the start of December here. I think we've taken some huge strides with our group, and we got a lot of young guys in the lineup right now, and they're getting better every day with more opportunity, and it's just about that. And I think that our future is really bright with what we're showing, and if we keep our work ethic right where it is, and we're going to be in a lot of games. We're going to make it difficult for a lot of these teams down the stretch.
There's flashes of really connecting, it looks like, right? They'll go a shift or two, and you go, wow, it looks like they're catching on to who they're with, and then...
Yeah, no, and that's been some of the. It's been tough for the players too. Lots of moving parts here, but we've got some consistency in the lines going right now, and we got some younger guys pushing some older guys for more ice time too, which is a real good thing. But yeah, continuity is a big thing that we haven't had a lot this year, and we haven't had because we had to make moves and get our organization back to. Where we need to go going forward, and I think Al's done a heck of a job in restocking the cupboards and getting some good older guys in here from some serious character. We got some younger guys with some high-end talent, and for right now, it's just our job as a coaching staff to get these guys organized. And it's kind of tough sometimes during the season and with the Christmas break here, but we're going to really. I think we're in a really good position for the future of their hockey club.
When's Hamilton back?
Hamilton should be back in the next. Yeah, we're not even talking about him right now, and he's gonna be back in the next 10 days. I'm hoping.
Because a lot of people want to see him play. You've talked about him too. Right?
Yeah, he's going to be. I know, just with what's going on with our team right now, he's going to be a big piece of our puzzle going forward. And even right now, he's a 17-year-old that's going to jump right back in, and he's going to be able to contribute.
Looks like 17-year-olds the World Juniors are important guys, so you need 17-year-olds.
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of what I want to talk to you a little bit about too. You've coached a lot of guys. I think the Regina Pats, when we do the numbers, have contributed more players to World Junior than any other franchise. You've coached a few of them. It's pretty close anyway, from what I understand. I'm trying to do the research. It's tough to find. Does that speak highly of the franchise, of the players you recruit? You've coached Connor, some of the guys who've played. Who else you think when I think of?
Yeah, Josh Mahura. Just trying to think here. We sent a couple of guys there, Hobbsy and Wags, and obviously Tanner Howe now.
He's still a Pat, isn't he?
He was here since 15, so I'm definitely cheering every time he's on the ice. I wasn't watching the game last night, but I know they lost. But I'm like, how did Tanner play? How did Tanner do?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that obviously we're the oldest franchise in hockey right now, and that's so probably we've had a little bit more time than other franchises. But yeah, I think it's a feather in the cap to our organization. It's a storied franchise, and just those kind of accolades go along with it when you're part of these kind of organizations.
Do you guys watch? Braxton's the only American, I think, though, right? There used to be rivalries.
Yeah.
He wins over there, right? So you watch him too, I presume.
Well, it was a big rivalry, especially when we had Connor and Sposal going at it. And they're playing each other in the gold medal. So yeah, there's been lots of those cool things. I think even the other day I was watching the Seattle Kraken, and Josh Mahura and Riker Evans were D partners. And to me, it was just almost surreal a little bit, and something I haven't got to experience yet, to watch two of my guys be not in the same line or D partners. So yeah, just all those little things to see where these guys go in the future. To me, that's what coaching's about. It's about setting these guys up and watching them achieve their dreams. And our jobs is just to be the guide and the mentor to push them into those positions.
And that's a huge step. It's a dream for these guys to play World Juniors. It usually means that the next step is lying ahead, doesn't it? So you'll notice a lot of these guys pay attention to it, and it's kind of a big step. Even when Connor was going and Scosa was going, they thought of it as a huge event.
Absolutely. It's everyone's childhood dream. I think with what we all used to do growing up, and on Boxing Day, that was always a tradition to throw the Canada game on and
You're a Regina guy too, so
watch it with the family.
You probably go back to Stillinger and those guys when they
yeah,
were, right? So
there was like Brad Stewart and Jeff Friesen, those guys. Bear Jackman played a couple of years there. So there's been lots of guys that have represented from our organization. Josh Harding
too. I forgot.
Garth Murray, yeah.
Garth,
now that's coming back to me.
Back in the Regina mode. Right?
Well, those guys are all my age groups, so now I'm kind of thinking about that.
Yeah. And I'm just looking at you guys got a huge Saskatchewan contingent. I haven't asked Al that. Is that anything? Is that just coincidence, or is that the guy? I know what Saskatchewan guys are like as hockey players. Is that anything you guys are conscious of?
No, not at all. I think that we're just trying to find the best players and make the best trades with those players. We do a real good job of recruiting here, so we're not really worried too much about that. We drafted a couple BC kids this year, with Paul and Hanby, and they signed right away. We signed Drake Mooney. The Alberta kid, he signed right away. So, we're just looking for the best hockey players because that's what we need to win for a championship.
They often come from Saskatchewan.
Hey, the Saskatchewan guys, the most in the NHL.
I know there's a lot of. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Do you feel that too?
Yeah. No, our, that's kind of what we needed was time.
Yeah.
With all the trades that we had here. Can't really use that as an excuse, but I think the way that we're going right now, we have a goal set for this season, and I think it's very accomplishable with the group we have.
Okay. Do you feel more comfortable playing with guys? The group, knowing everybody's names was kind of who was it last week? Ryan said a lot of Zachs. He said.
Yeah, we got like 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah, and he said that made it a lot easier learning names. He said, but it's still tough just fitting everybody in, isn't it?
That's where the nicknames come in.
Okay.
That's where you learn the nicknames pretty quick. But no, for a couple weeks there, especially on our BC road trip, to be honest, there's no better way than bonding than on a trip like that where you're always on the bus and close to each other.
Did you like the jerseys tonight?
Jerseys were sick.
Are you
I liked them.
Did you grow up in that
era? I watched them a little bit. Okay. Not a huge Ninja Turtle guy, but
you kind of know who they are.
Oh yeah.
What color bandana is which?
Oh yeah, I know them.
Yeah, the red's Raphael, right?
Yeah.
Who's the blue one?
Leonardo.
Good for you. All right.
I know. Oh yeah. Donatello.
Good. Okay. What's the other one?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo's the orange one. Good for you, man.
Oh, I got her.
That's a good quiz. Way to go, Ty.
I got her.
And you like them? Rohan pointed out that it's a Regina skyline on the bottom too, right?
Yeah. No, they got some cool stuff on them. It's pretty unique what they do with those things.
You guys switch over to World Junior. Do you guys watch as a group? Do you guys get together and watch the game? Did you watch the Latvia game?
The last time Canada played, we were at the rink.
Okay.
And
is that the Latvia game last night?
Yeah,
okay.
That was a Latvia game.
Yeah,
we were.
Last night you were at Brandon, right? So,
yeah,
okay.
But we have it on like when we had practice. I think when Canada's first game was going on, and we had it on in the lounge, and it's kind of been a little unfortunate with our timing with games and practices. But we've been trying our hardest to, keep involved with how.
You'd like to, right?
Yeah.
Tanner's still a Pat, isn't he?
Oh, he's always going to be a Pat.
Okay. Because one of the stories that I think the Regina Pats have given more players to World Juniors than any other franchise, from what I'm trying to figure out. That we're trying to do the study on that. So it says a lot about the legend of this franchise when you think back. You guys see the names and the captains and the most valuable players. Is it important to be a part of that?
Oh, absolutely. It just kind of shows, players, not only players we build here, but the players that develop and turn into, NHL future stars. And You know, I look at Howie as a great example, someone who started off here when he was 16, and, you know, he had it kind of rough with the bubble year, but, you know, throughout the years and the hard work that he's put in, I hope nothing but the best for him.
Right. Even Ewan, right? UA is playing.
Yeah.
Swiss are struggling a little bit, but they get some tough games sometimes. So.
You know what, though? For me, I'm still so proud of him.
Yeah,
you know,
really,
it's
nice to see them, right, to accomplish things. It's a huge
Yeah.
goal for guys, isn't it? Is there a rivalry? I'm getting Braxton's here. He's the only American on the team, right? You guys, it's tough to have a Canada-U.S. thing, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
outnumbered?
Yeah. Not much. He can say around the room, rooting for the U.S. with a bunch of Canadians, but
all right, that's great. Thank you, I appreciate it. The jerseys?
Yeah, I loved them. I thought they were awesome, and then I thought the blue helmets and the blue pants went well with the color scheme there.
All right.
So yeah,
Coordinated.
Regina on the background of the jerseys is cool too.
That's what we were pointing out, the skyline. Hey?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool stuff. We were talking a little bit about the team. There seems to be some gelling going on. Every once in a while you see flashes. Do you guys feel that way, that you're progressing, you're getting to know each other a little bit better?
Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of a new put together team here, but we took the BC road trip seriously, and we all kind of went through and made sure to get to know each other really well. And there's nobody in the room that I feel that I don't know pretty well, if that makes sense. Like, we're all super close, and I'm 20 years old, and I find myself hanging out with the 16-year-olds a lot. So I don't think that happens too much in this league, but I think it's pretty special that it does on our team.
When Peranich came here, he said it was easy to learn because there are a lot of Zachs on the team.
Yeah, there's four, I think. Yeah, so
it's tough, but there seems to be, like last night seemed like everything gelled, did it?
Absolutely. I mean, it rewards us on the ice. The closer we are off the ice, the better we're going to do on the ice.
Fair enough. Talking about switching over to World Juniors a little bit, you are the only American. Is it tough? Oh, is there another one?
McNutt told
McNutt?
me he's dual, so there's
okay.
1.5 of us.
That says he's dual. I'll add that one in. Okay.
And I think he did, but
Okay.
yeah, I think.
So will he be waving the stars and stripes when?
Probably not.
No,
but
you're outnumbered in these.
Yeah,
Is
definitely.
there a little bit of a rivalry that goes on?
There it is. I think the USA beat Latvia today, so
Yeah.
I mean, not a big deal or anything, but
But
yeah,
you wrote that
we
in.
can beat Latvia, so it's pretty impressive.
Okay. Do you watch Howie play? I know that your schedules clash a little bit, and UA is playing too. Ty just told us how proud you guys are of them.
Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely. Like, seeing, Hue represent Switzerland, and Howie, he's been here since, he's 16, and then
15,
just,
I think,
yeah, he had
yeah.
8 games when he was 15. Just, out there tearing it up, and I'm proud to say, like, oh my God, those are my friends and my teammates and stuff, and I wish that could have been me, but I'm proud regardless that they're out there doing that. So
I think the Pats have given more. We were trying to figure this one out. More players to World Juniors than any other junior franchise.
I would believe
Yeah.
that. I mean, Sam Steele, Eberle,
See,
Connor Bedard.
yeah,
so,
exactly. That's what we go back, even farther back. If you look at your list of names over there, Mike Sillinger, and,
Right. Wickenheiser.
Yeah. Well,
There-
that was before.
yeah,
I
it
think
might have been
Junior started
before.
about 85,
Right,
and Wick was
right.
here in 80. So
Right.
yeah, but you're right. When you think
He
about
probably
some
would
of
have been
those-
on that team
Yes,
if there
he
was
would have
one.
been,
So.
yeah. They had some juniors going way back to 75, and then kind of stopped it for a little while, I think.
Weird.
But, yeah, it's pretty impressive. So you guys feel that kind of surge of loyalty and pride, that almost like brothers, I guess.
Exactly.
Howie's still a Pat, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even though he's gone,
Yeah.
he's still a brother to all of us. So we're super proud of him to be out
All
there,
right.
and we hope that he succeeds to the fullest. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Canada slip a close second place behind the U.S., but even if they do, I'll still be super proud. So.
That's perfect. That's all I needed. Thank you, Braxton.
Awesome.